a sheet out like this, and your voices should be now silent. I want you to put this sheet in front of you.
Yeah.
If you look to the back of the room, over on the green wall, you will notice there's a tree there. As we're going through our units, you can see that we have vocabulary words, and we also have words that we'll be building upon. Because every word that you now know at this point, you really know all the words that you're ever going to know. You just actually build on those words, and you put words together to develop new meanings. So we're going to be looking at our vocabulary as well and seeing what things mean, because in science there's a lot of vocabulary words. And sometimes those vocabulary words are the things that actually trip you up into not doing so well, because you're just like, oh, I don't know what that means. So you kind of just skip over it. But if you break the word down, you know what parts of the word mean, and that will help you know what the entire word means, which then will help you know what a concept is talking about. So we're going to be using this tree, like I mentioned in the beginning of when we first started school. We'll be using this tree to see how our words are built and the words that we've come up with. Before we do that, I do want you to take out your learning map. That is in your binder, and that should be the first page of your Hydrosphere. Jaden, I need for you to mind your business. Please and thank you. So we're looking at your learning map, which is here. Last time, when we started our first concept, what was the name of our first concept? Talia, she raised her hand. Properties of water, which is here. And when we did that, we wrote our vocabulary words all in this area, correct? I need everyone paying attention, because chances are, if I stop talking and then lead you to go, you're going to be doing it in the wrong area. What's our next concept? Structures of the hydrosphere. We finished properties of water by ending off with doing what? Labs, which showed about all the different properties of water. Now we're going to move on. Stop that clicking. We're going to move on, and we're going to start talking about structures of hydrosphere. But before we do that, we obviously have to do our vocabulary. There are 21 vocabulary words that we will encounter with the structures of the hydrosphere. So therefore, we're going to start writing our vocabulary here. And we're going to go all the way down and use the bottom box. But we need to write kind of small because we have to fit 21 words. All right?
21 words.
No, I want them to go here because they all have to stay together, so you see how everything's connected. Separate sheet of paper, they get separated. You can do it. I did it. You can do it. Let's not complain about it. Yeah, write both of those boxes. And you can fit it however you want to do it, Samaj. But you can fit it. Jayla, I can't deal with that right now. You have to learn how to get together. All right. I'll wait till you're ready. Remember, the apple that we placed over by our vocabulary, over by our tree, that has our vocabulary words for each concept that we cover. And eventually, by the end of the year, we'll have lots of apples over there so you can see all the words that we've encountered and used. And our tree will be filled so you can see all the words that we actually also build upon. So, in that area, we're going to start by adding our vocabulary words. Our first word is saturate. Jatan, I just specifically showed you exactly what you're looking at, and then I put an arrow there and I said this is where we're writing. What were you doing? Okay. Well, you should have been looking up here. Please help him out, Artries. Please help him out until we tell him where we should be writing. Yes. Another word that we're going to encounter is aquifer. Hydrosphere is another. And some of these words you may already know, some you may not, some you may not heard of them, but you just don't know what they mean. Evaporation. Condensation. Fresh water. When you have all these, look up so I know I can erase this and move on to another blank screen. Is everyone good?
No.
We're good now? We then have groundwater. That's all one word. Permeable. Permeable. Say permeable. There we go. Another word you will see is a word that's called aquitard. It's not aquaturd, it's aquitard. Precipitation. Runoff. Yes, you do. You have to write smaller, fit in those little blank spaces that you left, and keep going down to the bottom box. Yes. I'm not going. Yes, Makai. Runoff. I did that one. Recharge zone. Transpiration. Water cycle. Well. Infiltration. Percolation. Keep going all the way down your paper. If you need to add a little piece of sticky or a piece of paper and staple it to it, you can do that too, but it has to stay with that area. Reservoir. Yeah, that's it. But the last three, we're actually going to save those for our next concept. Some of you are having some major issues with following directions and knowing what to do. And that shouldn't be a problem because if you have noticed by now, everything that I give in front of you, you see it where? On the board up here. I don't have anything different than what you have there. So when I'm pointing to something, it's the same exact thing. You're just mirroring my actions. Is that fair? All right. So let's talk about this structures of the hydrosphere. The area where we place our vocabulary words. And a lot of these words you already know. A lot of these words you already come in contact with in the 7th grade, the 6th grade, and even the 5th grade. But we are going to build upon that and go a little bit deeper than some of the things that you already know. So the major thing that we're going to be talking about is our hydrosphere. So let's go back to our word tree for a moment. What we're going to be doing is the stem or the trunk of your tree, those are going to be root words. That means what? What are root words? The prefix or the suffix. So it means what the word is built upon. Just like a tree. A tree has roots. It's what the tree is built upon. So one of our words that we're going to be looking at and just to use as an example to make sure that we all understand, excuse me, heartburn, that we all understand. Okay, can you step out for a second, honey? And see how this works is, what's the title of our unit, our topic that we're talking about? Hydrosphere. There are 2 root words in there. What are they? Hydro and sphere. So down by our root, our branch, you're going to put those root words. So, sorry. You're going to have the word hydro, and somewhere else you can put sphere, because although those 2 words went together to make one word, they are root words in of themselves. Does that make sense? What does hydro mean? Water. What does sphere mean? Circle. Or round. Now when you're doing this, your root words, write small, because you're going to have lots of root words building up. You're going to have lots of those roots down there. You can circle it if you want and keep adding them. You can leave them like I left them. You can put triangles around them, whatever you want to do. Why are you moving my furniture? You need to let me know, but please don't go moving my furniture. Who's missing? Who's missing? Okay. All right. Now, when we look at our root words, because again, hydro can go with a lot of things like hydraulics. Sphere can go with a lot of things like biosphere. But one of the words that we see it with is hydrosphere. So we're going to add a leaf up here. And our leaf will say hydrosphere. My space is not that big as yours. Whatever branch you choose.
What does that say?
The word that we just put together with the 2 words. Hydrosphere. So what does hydrosphere actually mean? I'm sorry, stop. What does hydro mean? What does sphere mean? Round or circular. So what's hydrosphere? Circle of water. Do you see? Do you see how your words built? Now hydrology means the study of water, because hydro, we have it there. Ology is, ology means what? Study of. Add that to your root. No. When I add it on my roots, you can add on either side. I'm just showing you how it goes. Notice we have words that are built up from our roots. So we can add another word as one of our leaves called hydrology, which is the study of water. Huh? And we don't have to put the definitions up there because we already have our roots at the bottom. Yep. I already have hydro, so I don't have to write it twice. Any questions? I'm going to come around and pass you out a paper. This is actually page, let me say this. Your tree should go in the front before your tab, like near where you put your grade tracker, but it should not go behind hydrosphere or hydrology because of the simple fact it's not specific to this unit. We're going to be building on this tree throughout the entire year. Right? So that should go in the very front. This page that I'm passing out to you, is page 6. Hold on to that. No. The other sheet that you got from the front of the room, just hold on to that. We're not doing anything with that yet. The tree does not get put in any area of the binder for the tabs. It's not part of Hydrosphere. It can go outside of the tabs where you put your grade tracker. So if you want the very, very, very front of your binder, so that we're building on that vocabulary. All right. So by now, you may have recognized or noticed that I have an alter ego. Alter means another. Ego means self. So I have, we can add that actually. Alter. I have a self. Ego means self. I didn't put it yet. I just wrote. We can add alter. Alter, I said, means what? Another. Ego means self. So adding to our leaf, alter ego means what? Another self. So I have another self. What's the name of my another self? T-Dubs. Who's T-Dubs? What does she do? What is she famous for?
Teaching.
She's famous for rapping.
She's a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper. All right. So, hold up. The hydrosphere. Hold up. Water cycle. Hold up. Evaporation. Hold up. Transpiration. Hold up. Condensation. Hold up. Precipitation runoff. Hold up. And collection. Hold up. Hold up. Listen. Hold up. Has a purpose. On above, below Earth's surface. work never done. It's a cycle, energy from the sun. Hold up. And sea and through air. Hold up. Groundwater getting all over. Ocean's most, it's not over. We only use small amounts in the water cycle. H2O changes shapes. Yeah, that's wacky. So what's your point, class? Hold up. Look at the chorus. Hold up. The hydrosphere. Hold up. Water cycle. Hold up. Evaporation. Hold up. Transpiration. Hold up. Condensation. Hold up. Precipitation. Runoff. Hold up. And collection. Hold up. Now that was amazing. Precipitation. Ice, liquid, and water vapor. But the cycle is not the norm. In the process, water keeps its form. Day stays changing, but keeps its form. Hold up. Evaporation, liquid water to a gas, caused by energy from the sun. Yeah, called solar radiation. Condensation forms in the sky. Precipitation falling. You know why? Plants have their own evaporation through somata called transpiration. Hold up. Keep moving and understand. Runoff, water flowing over land. Hold up. The hydrosphere. Hold up. Water cycle. Hold up. Evaporation. Hold up. Transpiration. Hold up. Condensation. Hold up. Precipitation. Hold up. And collection. Hold up. So, I do. My husband sometimes helps me, and my son tells me what the new latest songs are. My husband too, because they're hip, they're hot, they know what's up in the streets. I don't, but hey. So they help me sometimes, but I write the lyrics. I tell them what I want to say. They may help me put it in a flow or whatever, but I do it all on my own, and I do it for you. So thank you. No, trash at the end of class. Okay, so you have lyrics. This is page 6. The left side of your lyrics, we're going to look at that in a moment, but you have them. Keep them out for a second because we're not done using them. Those lyrics are to help you do what? Study. Oh. How many of you want to sit down, read a book, and just keep reading over notes, highlighting notes for hours, trying to memorize what the notes say? But every day of your life, I see you, Monday through Friday, at the end of the day, you like to put in your headphones, and what are you doing? Listening to music, and I bet you know every line of every song that you know. If you don't know it now, you learn it by the time it comes out, and you singing it, and you bopping and singing it and all that stuff. Sometimes you don't even know what that person is talking about, but you like the way that beat goes. So how about if you have a song where you like the way that beat goes, and you learn those lyrics, but now it's helping you.
That's real.
All right. So, with that being said, I appreciate you. On my own label. All right. I really do. So, let's now move on. Let's go over some things that you already know. The continuous movement, this is nowhere, you don't have this anywhere, we're just reviewing what you already know. The continuous movement of water through the earth. Water cycle. The process of liquid changing to a, don't yell out. The process of liquid changing to a gas without boiling. Evaporation. The measure of how much water is in the air. How much water is in the air? Humidity, but humidity is also water vapor. So yeah, humidity or water vapor, that's good. Both would be fine. The process of gas changing to a liquid. Condensation. Thank you for raising your hand, Joe. Water falling to the earth in any form, rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Precipitation. Where is that lyric in your song to help you in case you forgot what that meant? What does it say? But no, just because it says precipitation, that doesn't help you what it means.
Falling.
Precipitation falling. Yes. What lyric in the song will help you where it says, I don't think we got there yet. Hold on. I'll come back to it. All right. The force that pulls things toward the center of the earth. The force that pulls things to the center of the earth. Gravity. That's why our rain falls, because of gravity. All right. Precipitation that falls on land runs across the ground and drains into streams, rivers, oceans, and lakes. Runoff. And then where's the part of the song that helps you know what runoff does?
Runoff water flowing over land.
Exactly. Water that moves under the earth's surface through small spaces in rocks and soil. Now this is not in our lyrics because we're going to build on this, but we still need to know what it means, and we'll probably be covering that tomorrow. But it says under surface. Nope. Groundwater. The process of water vapor being released by plants back into the air. Not transportation.
Transpiration.
Transpiration. Where is that in the lyrics?
Oh, it's right. Hold up.
Where is that in the lyrics that helps you know about plants releasing something into the air?
Hold up.
What'd you say, Shania? It says plants have their own evaporation through somata called transpiration. All right, good. So now you have a sheet that looks like this. Put this in front of you. Don't fold it. If you look at the screen, I'm going to show you how you're going to set this up.
Oh!
Hush. All right. Okay, here we go.
That's you?
Why is it not recording?
No, right now.
Yes, right now.
No, right now. Go like this. Go like that.
I gotta do it another way. Okay, you all have your paper that looks like this. All right? What you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, hamburger style. The line should be on the inside, like mine. Look at the screen. What we're about to do, we're making our foldable, which will help us, excuse me, Jaden. We're making our foldable, which will help us with our water cycle. Once we fold it down the middle, open it back up like so. Yeah, because once you open it up, look at the screen, it'll look like this. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Look up there. Remember, everything I do is going to be on the screen. Everything I want you to do, you will see on the screen. Mirror me. Now, one of your sides, you're going to fold it into the middle line. Yeah, because I said fold it hamburger style. Do it again. No, I did not say hot dog. You must like hot dogs over hamburgers. Okay, everyone look up here. So I folded one. You okay? It's okay. I folded one part in like that. All right? Then I'm going to take my other side and do the same thing, only fold it into the middle line. Yep, just the middle. So now when you open up, you have how many boxes? Or rectangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Is everyone good? All right. In a moment, you're going to get a pair of scissors. And actually, Samaj is going to go pass out scissors that are down in the bin over there. I forgot to back. Yeah, do it now. Look up here. What I want you to do, everyone pay attention so you don't cut this wrong. You can now take this and fold it again, hamburger style. So you're going to, everyone look again, look up here in case you weren't paying attention to Tom. I didn't tell you to write anything on it. No, no, I didn't tell you to write anything on it. So everyone look up here one more time. We have 4 rectangles. We fold it in, and then we fold it down hamburger style. Hi, my name is G Dubs. Samaj, go ahead and pass the scissors out. When you get scissors, everyone look up here. Actually, right now, I want you to use your pencil. And you open, look up here. Notice you have this back open. This fold that you just made, I want you to draw a dotted line along the fold. Yep. Everyone see that? A dotted line along the folds. Samaj, hurry up, honey. Then, just give them scissors. Give them scissors. Everybody gets a pair. It don't matter which one. They all work. They all work. Chatan, they all work. You will use them. Stop playing with those scissors like that. If I take them from you, you can't use them. I'll wait. Now all the scissors work. I had to get what was available. They all work. Now everyone pay attention because I don't want Jaden. you to tell me I cut it wrong and now I have 4 pieces of paper because you did it wrong. If you end up with 4 pieces of paper, you did it wrong because you're not paying attention. Everyone drew their dotted line? Okay, then open up one of your sides and only cut along that dotted line with it open. If you don't know what I'm saying, okay, my turn. So once you've made your dotted lines, you cut along those lines, and now you end up with a little booklet where you have these openings, 4 openings, like a window, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually, not right now, but eventually, see how you have your lyrics?
Yeah.
Eventually, on the back of your lyrics, we're going to glue that down so that you have a little foldable on the back of your lyrics. We're not going to do it now, but we'll do it later because we're going to be doing some things on this paper, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to my screen, which looks like this. And that means that your paper should now be open like this. Open it up because we're going to be doing some things on the paper. You can put your scissors down because we don't need them. Not yet. Again, everyone's paper should be open like this, which means that I'm going to go to my screen that looks like this. All right? So your paper's open. My screen looks like this because this is where I'm going to be doing, we're going to be doing some things on here. So let's take a look. In this area, I'll wait. In this area down here, you should draw like a little body of water. Yeah, in this one square, because notice, Joel, those artboards are going to get you in trouble. If you notice, if everyone looks up here really quickly, although you have a paper that you've folded into 4s and then you cut, my screen is flat, so I'm just going to section it off like that just so that you can see what I'm doing. And I don't want you to section yours off though, because this is going to end up as one big landscape picture. Okay? So you have a body of water here. You can use your pencil and just label it a body of water to tell them what are you doing. You need to have your booklet open and you need to be drawing. Yes. Yes, draw the body of water. No, I just said use your pencil for now. Use your pencil for now, please. All right. Then, in that same area, you're going to have some land. Land requires that should have been another color. A little tree. You can draw whatever kind of tree you want. All right? In the top left box, you're going to have some clouds. It can, but just try to keep it in that top left area. I am going to add something in particular that was mentioned in the song that's very important. The sun. That's the sun. Those are clouds. Don't talk about my clouds, Shania. That's the sun. That's another cloud. You guys are so mean. I'm going to let my cloud kind of overlap over here a little bit. That's fine because these lines aren't really here. Shh. In my right top box, I'm going to draw some raindrops keep falling on my head. No, you're fine. Notice you have, pretend like you don't have the cuts. You have 4 big boxes, like me. 4 big boxes. Use those spaces to draw these things. Yes. That's so mean. Yes, they're raindrops. Yes, they're going to start in your top right box, and they're going to overflow down to the bottom right box. Duh. Chatan says, is this supposed to be like the water cycle? Kind of like the water cycle? I mean, what are we talking about here today?
The hydrosphere.
The what? Hydrosphere, thank you. All right, in the bottom right area, I'm going to draw a little hill with land. And I'm also going to add on my water is going to carry over there as well. It's water. That's a hill and land. Yeah, we lived on in hilly lands. You guys are so mean. When the water hits the land, what happens to it? It flows down. So I'm going to let it flow down as well, back into the body of water. You can draw mountains. I just drew land because it's just easier for me. That's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine if your raindrops do this. That's fine. Okay. We need to get finished drawing because now we need to move on from elementary back up to 8th grade. It's fun drawing. We're going to move on. Shh. So, you notice we have these 4 boxes, these 4 areas with lines on them, right? Okay, obviously those are going to be for somewhat. What are we're going to obviously use that for what? Writing. Yes, we're going to use that for writing because we have a foldable now. Now, before we do that, we need to do some illustrations in the the left bottom box. For instance, we need to put some arrows coming up from the water, and we also need to put some arrows coming up from the trees. But don't write anything in those lines yet. Put the scissors down. Okay, everyone look up here. In this area over here, the bottom left. These areas are not for us to write the words, it's for us to describe what's happening. So, in the arrows that I drew from the body of water going up to the sky, don't tell me the definition of what, don't tell me the word of what that is. Tell me the definition. Describe to me what's happening. Joel. When you raise your hand, I'm expecting an answer, not for you to look up and answer. Hold on. Liquid turning into a gas. So here you would put water. I meant to say Jaden. I apologize. Water turns to gas. Entering the, it won't let me cross my T on here. There we go. Entering the atmosphere. But not right now, we're just writing this definition. Entering the atmosphere from what? From the body of water and trees. Body of water and plants, that's fine. Okay? We're good there? Moving now, yes. Tell me what it should say. What's that stuff down there? What's that liquid down there? Body of water. And plants. All right, moving up to the top left corner. What does that involve? What is that big yellow thing? Yeah, but looking at your lyrics, the sun is actually, put the scissors down. No. The sun is actually the what? Look at your lyrics. There's a very specific word in your lyrics that tells us what the sun is.
Oh, the solar radiation.
Somebody stop yelling out. We do call it solar radiation, but that's not what the sun is. It is something. One word, one simple word. Energy. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. What happened? There we go. All right. So in that area, we have what the heck? We have energy. And passion. Come on, get to work. And what are those other things that's in that picture?
Clouds.
And I know they're clouds, but we have to describe what's going on.
Yes.
Okay, but what happened? What's happening? No, I don't want the word of what's happening. I want a description of what's happening. What does that mean? Gas turning back to a liquid. Dang it. Sorry. It'll pop back up. It's a little button on my thing which makes it do that.
Energy. Sun.
Gas turned into that. What you talking about?
Hey, not step 2. Yeah. This is very small what I'm writing on, so I have to make it work. It's correct. All right. Moving over to our right top corner, what's happening there? Odell. Water falling. Water falling. Falling back to earth. Now maybe you don't like hot weather, so maybe you drew snowflakes. Maybe you drew hell. So you could put water falling back to earth. You could put as rain, sleet, snow, or hail. Okay? And then your last bottom right box is showing what? Put the scissors down. Talia. Water slithering, water's rolling on the ground back to what? Back to bodies of water. And I'm just going to put back to earth because, excuse me, water rolling back, water rolling on ground back to earth. Because that water, those two words together is tongue-tied. Water rolling on ground back to earth. And I just put back to earth because it doesn't always go back to a body of water. It may seep down. So on my picture, not only am I going to have it rolling back to earth, I'm also going to put some water going in to the earth. So it's going back to earth. Any questions about what we just drew? No? Is everyone done doing this? Okay, I'll wait a moment. What, this? That's a hand. That's just on the screen. All right. Can I move from here?
Yes.
Raise your hand for no. We're good? All right. The last thing we're going to do, so when we come back tomorrow, we know where to pick up from. Can I erase this? All right. On your photo paper, you have stuff all on the inside. You have your trees and your water down here. You have your sun.